Today, I'm going to give you the number one gaming crypto of this cycle that has up to 30x potential. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know I don't bullshit with my price predictions. And given the current context of this market with how everything is ripped to the upside, it's one of the only projects left that can give a suitable entry and still has massive upside. I don't typically make altcoin videos like this, so whatever you do, make sure you watch this video to the end. Before we start, nothing here is financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Your money and what you do with it is your responsibility. The gaming crypto I'm talking about in today's video is Ancient 8, and it's on Coinbase. I believe this is one of the best plays in crypto gaming right now. It has a Coinbase listing, which many gaming coins at this market cap range simply don't have. It doesn't have any major insider unlocks for 220 days. And most importantly, it's literally backed by the two biggest and most important VCs in this space, Coinbase Ventures and Pantera Capital. This is the exact same playbook of how I found Ondo at 15 cents, and we all know how well Ondo did. I think given that this current alt season will be bigger than the one that allowed Ondo to 10x in 2024, this coin has even greater potential for big multipliers. I created this gaming master table that compares every gaming altcoin on Coinbase and other gaming coins in this market cap region that AA is in. And let me tell you something right off the bat. There is nothing in this market cap range that even compares to Ancient 8. And it's only a matter of time before this crypto is repriced much higher, in my opinion. So I'm going to use this table to show you how undervalued AA is when compared to its competition. And I'm going to use the rest of the video to discuss the King gaming portfolio for this alt season and why I believe gaming as a narrative is about to steal the show. Now, before you go and buy this as soon as you can, please watch this video fully because I'm going to break down this entire play, including my price prediction for how high it can go. And it should go without saying now, this is not an endorsement or financial advice. Nobody paid me to do this video. I'm just bringing altcoin research. Your portfolio is your responsibility, and I'm going to be bringing a lot more altcoin research like this on this channel because that's what people ask me the most for. So first, I'm going to tell you why I'm bullish on AA, and then we're going to talk price predictions and so on. So let's take a look at this gaming master table. The first thing I want to bring your attention to is the backers that this project has. Coinbase Ventures and Pantera Capital. These guys are the reason I bought Ondo at 15 cents back in January. They're some of the biggest and most reputable and successful VCs in this space. And whenever you see anyone shill any project, the first thing they talk about is this coin is backed by so-and-so. And the reason for that is because the retail mind likes safety. They want to invest in things that reputable and successful names are buying into. That's why the backers and funding information is one of the best things to look for. Even with meme coins, people like to say, oh, Wintermute is accumulating and this fund is accumulating. People like this sort of stuff because it gives them that feeling of safety and legitimacy. So in the case of Ancient 8, you literally can't ask for better funding information. The other thing that you want to look at when you're reviewing gaming projects is you want to focus on infrastructure plays. When you have a coin that's tied to a single game, you'll have problems with the tokenomics through P2E rewards. And most of the time, let's be honest, the game doesn't even look good. When you have infrastructure, the valuations you can command are far higher. That's why 3 out of 4 of the top gaming cryptos are infrastructure plays. So what we can do with this table, and this is why Notion is so useful, is filter every infrastructure play that has notable backers. And when you do that, out of all the tokens in this list, you'll see that we only have these. When you look at this table, look, this is all there is. It shows you how insanely out of place AA is. I believe AA should be priced closer to these types of projects. But right now, it's literally valued less than dead projects. There's dead projects in here like AGLD at $100 million, which are completely dead. The team doesn't post on X and there's nothing going on. And that's why I think it's only a matter of time before the market figures this out and reprices this much higher. No one on YouTube is talking about this. They're all asleep at the wheel. I'm going to leave the link to this table for free in the description so you can go through and compare it. But I'll just go through some examples with you now as I build my price prediction. So remember, AA, Coinbase listing, backed by Coinbase and Pantera. It has significantly notable backers, and it has Ondo-like tokenomics with a low float. So if we keep scrolling down, the next project that's half decent, these ones over here with notable backers are like 2021 dead gaming projects. Mavia is something new, but when you look at the tokenomics, even though it's backed by Binance, it's got some of the worst tokenomics out of any token in this entire table. If we keep scrolling down, other tokens that have notable backers are Pirate and Gods, but these are simple gaming coins. They're not as bullish as infrastructure players like Ancient 8. If we keep scrolling down, we've got Alice, notable backers, but it's a dead gaming project from 2021. Keep going down. Okay, we've got Big Time, notable backers of Circle at $10 million. But then this has token dilution issues and nobody's even playing the game. Keep going down. Now we're starting to get into the high market cap range. So you can see how out of all of this stuff, you have to get into the really high market caps to get backers and funding similar to Ancient 8. And that's why I believe it's so undervalued. So let's discuss my price prediction and the potential for Ancient 8. Now, I published this table and this report of A8 when it was at $30 million in market cap in premium. Now, obviously, the entry is not as good as that right now, but don't worry, I'm going to discuss that in just a bit when I explain the price prediction and potential for A8. So to do that, let's compare it to another infrastructure play I launched earlier this year, just to get an idea of what the potential for this coin is. So Zai is a new gaming infrastructure project that launched just before the weak alt season we had in March. During that period, it peaked at $430 million in market cap, and I believe A8 is way better than Zai. Zai has no notable funding and it also has terrible tokenomics. If you look at A8's tokenomics, that's where the secret ingredient to this play is, and that's why I believe it's an Ondo-like play. We have no major insider unlocks for 220 days. Let me be clear now, I don't intend to hold this into these unlocks. I'm playing this for the December, January or March alt season. But these tokenomics of A8, given how low the flow is what easily allows it to pump. And that's the key reason I bought Ondo back in January. It's crazy to me how the exact same setups and patterns repeat for us to make money. So yes, I believe if a token like Zai with no notable backers during a weaker alt season where gaming was kind of dead can achieve $430 million in market cap, I don't see why A8 doesn't have the potential to do even more than that. When this time, the alt season will be way better than February and March of 2024, and when A8 has two of the biggest VCs in the space backing it. The potential of A8 is only limited by how high Beam and INX go, but even now, I still think this is an insane play. But let's discuss entry. Full transparency, I called this in premium at $30 million in market cap, and it's doubled since then. When you get it at $30 million and it goes to $600 million, you have a 20x. So you have to understand that this is the edge of being in a service like this. I really go through every single project painstakingly to find you the best ones. But I'm bringing this to YouTube now because it's 100% worth keeping on your radar, in my opinion. It's such a hard situation because when you look at this table and you go through it, you can easily see that A8 is way undervalued compared to all of these other gaming tokens in this market cap range. You can see it's got the best tokenomics and the best backers. It's got a Coinbase listing. But then you look at the chart and you see that it's up 2x and it becomes really hard to get a full position in. I completely understand how you're feeling right now because I feel like that as well. I don't even have as much A8 as I want to have. For some reason, the UK, because of this bullshit over here, we can't buy so many tokens on Coinbase like Degen, Floki, Mog. We can't buy any of that stuff. So I had to use whatever money I had available on Mexi and then quickly call it because it was breaking out. So if this gives a decent pullback, I'll be adding to my position myself, even after I've made this video. If you don't feel comfortable with the fact that it's up 2x, then simply ignore this video and don't buy it. It doesn't make a difference to me because I'm really confident in all the research I've done. If I try and time this video in line with a pullback and it doesn't come, and then it pumps like crazy, people on YouTube will say to me, why didn't you at least show us the research? So that's what I'm doing. People ask me to do this format with my channel, after missing out on degen. But something that concerns me is this report. It has 2,000 unique views, 2,100. There's not that many people in premium. Yes, premium is one of the biggest groups on crypto YouTube, but it doesn't have this many people in it. That means people are leaking this report to other paid services. Other influencers are probably reading this analysis and maybe even accumulating it. And if they call this, it's game over for an entry. It's happened to me before. So regarding entry take profit zones, that should be up to each individual to look through this table and do their own research in combination with this, and then make their own decisions. What I would love to do with my YouTube channel is make videos like this, sharing insane research and letting people do whatever they want with it. That's how it should be. The reason I'm even sharing this and bringing it onto YouTube is because I want to build my reputation on YouTube of giving the best altcoin research. So the secret of A8 is out there now as more and more people view this video and other influencers start talking about it. Okay, now I'm going to talk about crypto gaming narrative as a whole and why I think it's in prime position to become one of the leading narratives again. I believe everything in crypto has a cyclical nature. Right now, Bitcoin is currently following October 2023 sort of price action where it wouldn't really give a proper pullback and it just kept on grinding up. Now, do you know what happened after October 2023? A massive gaming alt season where low caps went 20x and things like Beam pulled massive moves to the upside. Crypto gaming is doing well at the moment, but in terms of dominating mindshare, it hasn't had its moment in the spotlight yet. If you compare Beam to the altcoin index, it hasn't really broken out yet. It's been down only for almost 300 days. And the longer the consolidation is, the bigger the breakout will be. And I 100% believe that the breakout for gaming altcoins is going to happen sooner or later. The reason for that is because crypto gaming is one of the easiest and most simple narratives for the retail mind to understand. They don't understand complex yield farming, DeFi strategies, or that kind of stuff, nor do they have the energy to figure out how that stuff works. Currently, in this run we've had so far, Alex Becker hasn't made a gaming crypto video yet after Trump won. When he does make his gaming video, which he will, it's going to pump up the entire gaming narrative. It's going to really stimulate and bring the sector back in terms of mindshare in the market. Crypto gaming is also a sector that feels legit. Meme coins won't appeal to everyone in the market except during the really greed phases. Remember, as I said, people work hard for their money. They want to invest in things that they feel are safe, and crypto gaming provides that outlet. People believe they're investing in the future of gaming over here. There's always a place for narratives like this one. People look down on gaming and called it a dead narrative all year, and we all know what happens when the market collectively dismisses things. It leads to the most ferocious pumps that you could ask for. So I believe all of these high quality tokens in this table with good tokenomics are going to pump really, really hard. My personal favorites from the large caps has always been Beam. I think the only thing it's missing is the Coinbase listing. It has the best unit bias of any of these large cap gaming altcoins. It really was a genius move what they did when they lowered the unit bias of the token. I know people in real life buying Beam because of its cheap price and they think it can go to £1. It really is such a massive advantage having a cheap coin price. Now, as I said, you really should check out Premium. The research level is insane, as you've seen with the table over here. The picks don't come often, but when they do come, they're really high quality. I'm going to do a new round of research soon and try and find something just as good as A8, so make sure you join for that early access. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes to sign up on WAP. It's a very simple process. Check the vouch channel in the Discord and see what real people have to say. If you want to pay for your crypto, go to the crypto payment channel and open a ticket over here. Thanks for watching.